You're listening to 102.7 Chop FM, and this is ArtsTalk. Good evening, you're listening to 102.7 Chop FM, and this is ArtsTalk. I'm Dave Peters.
I'm Taylor Koss.
And this show is dedicated to bringing the arts to Newmarket.
Oh, yeah.
Not just musical artists, although we always have plenty of those, but artists practicing any discipline across both amateurs and professionals. Mm-hmm. We'll talk to the artists about what they do, how they do it, and maybe most importantly, why they do it. And if you're in the arts and would like to appear on this show, then there are a couple of ways you can get in touch with us. You could send an email to newmarketartscouncil@gmail.com, or
you can check us out on Facebook, check out ArtsTalk Radio, and send us a message on that page.
And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. sharp to hear great music and learn what's going on in the arts in the area. We have the pleasure tonight of I'll call it a shameless self-promotion by the co-host of ArtsTalk. We have three of the members of Rue Bella in the house, Adam, Clint, and of course Taylor Koss. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Good to see you all. We have a combo show planned with some recorded tunes and some live performance. Mm-hmm. We have Taylor's Baby Grand here in front of the mixing board. Nice.
I can even do some background noise, like music, while you guys are talking.
That would help. Maybe a little ambient music.
Can we do elevator music?
Sure.
We're transitioning into elevator music style.
I thought it would be a career step for you guys.
Keep talking. This is your background music. No? Okay. I tried. Thanks, guys. That's good.
You'd be a little quieter next time. So we're here to talk about what you guys have going on and the massive success and adulation that you've been accumulating since your big victory in Barrie. How long ago was that now? 2 months?
Short. It was beginning of June.
Yeah.
Beginning of June.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Rue Bella was the winner of the Local and Loud contest put on every year by 95.7
Rock 95.
Rock 95 out of Barrie.
Yeah.
And that has led to quite a bit of activity. You guys have been around and doing a lot of gigs. Now, I haven't really gotten an update to talk about the recording and the video, which is part of that, the winner's package. What's the status of that?
I think we are booked in for late September, mid to late September. We're going to start recording.
Right.
And
You've picked the songs. How many do you get? 2?
Yes. Yep. We're doing 2 songs.
Yeah, we're planning on doing 2. So we've got the ambition to go in and start and finish it. So that's kind of where we're at with that. But yeah, as far as right now, I think it's only about 2 days that we've got scheduled, and so
19th and the 20th, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll get some drums and bass going, and then from there we'll get the rest.
Yeah.
All locked in.
So I'm sorry, you're going to go in with the bed tracks already done, or you're going?
No. We're going to do those on the 2 days we have scheduled.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get the beds, drums, bass, maybe some guitars.
Yeah.
Little keys maybe, and then come back for the icing and all the sugar, the vocals.
Ooh, I like being called icing.
The icing and sugar.
I'm the sugar.
The sugar on top.
You guys are spicy. I'm the sugar.
Yeah, we're spicy.
I thought you were going to say Ice Woman. Have you met the producer yet?
School's out.
Yeah. Taylor.
Yeah. Well, he's an engineer, not really the producer.
So you guys are going to produce it yourselves now.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're thinking.
Have you talked about how that's all going to unfold in the studio? You've got a limited window of time.
We do.
Not a whole lot of time for debate and argument, presuming that you're going to need to do a lot of takes.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to kind of be driving the bus, no? Because the engineer's just going to do as the producer said.
We're kind of really good at keeping organized and on track, and if one of us starts to go in another direction, we're like, okay, come back here. We got to settle down and finish and or make this decision and all that stuff, right? So we know the song, the first one that we're doing, we know it really, really well. So I don't think it's going to take us that long. I feel like, and we have...
We already did,
pre-production.
We're super fortunate as a band to have Adam, because he has basically a full studio in which we practice in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're constantly recording and listening back and it's basically
Critiquing and-
an ongoing pre-production.
Yeah.
The stuff that you've already got committed to tape was done in your studio,
Yeah,
Adam?
yeah.
Yeah.
All done
Because
in
it
my
all
place.
sounds terrific.
Yeah,
It's
thank
set
you.
up in your house?
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, just a little basement.
Mattresses against the wall, what do you have?
Oh yeah.
Used to. I think it used to be your bedroom at one time.
Yeah, it was actually.
Wow.
Now jam space. It's
Now
a
it's
good
jam
one.
spot.
So with Stan and Reason, do you use Pro Tools at home? Is that
I use Logic.
use Logic?
Very similar.
And what do you know what you're going to be using at the studio that you're going into?
I don't know actually. I
No.
I assume they use Pro Tools.
I would have thought so too. I think that's the one that most professional
Yeah.
studios use.
Yeah.
We have Adobe Audition here. That's another one that's also pretty good.
Cool.
So you've got it more or less figured out how it's going to go. Eight hours in
Hopefully.
total, or 16 hours over 2 days? How long?
Oh, I
8
think
hour days.
he only wants to record
7
for
hour days or
7 to
something, yeah.
7.5 hours.
Over the 2 days, and the
Each
rest of it is
day.
engineering
Each
time.
Each
and
day is 7
mixing?
days.
There'll be
And
a separate mixing day.
Okay.
It'll be like an all-day mixing event.
And is the plan then to just immediately release that music? I guess Rock 95 wants to play some of it.
Hopefully, we're really hoping for
Yeah.
that.
And we're using those recordings for the music video too.
Right. So this was leading to my next question, which was okay, album release. You're gonna have what, 10 tunes? You figure to release a record?
Eventually, we've kind of talked about what we think as we were kind of talking about earlier before the show started. We've done quite a few shows in the last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're trying to do is kind of wind down potentially a little bit on how much live shows we're playing, and kind of work more on new music, getting some things recorded, working on
Some of the business side.
yeah, and
Yeah.
just getting all that set up so that in the new year we can come out with a real bang and kind of like you said, have a full length CD and have a music video or two, and some new material for our live sets and
New
things
merch.
like that. Yeah, we're gonna have some new merch as well
Yeah.
and stuff too. So
We have merch now. Last time we were here, I don't think we really had
we
anything.
No,
didn't
we
even
had
have the
nothing.
CD done.
Yeah.
Right
No.
now we actually have for people that come out to our live shows, $5.
For a
That's,
CD,
yeah, CD, and it's got the three songs that everybody will hear today on it, and we made them by hand. We've done everything right by hand.
Have you?
Yeah,
And the T-shirts are the font,
Yep.
Yeah.
the same font.
That's our we call it our simple logo, our standard logo.
Yeah, it's
Then
like
we
a-
got our fancy ones with we have stickers and pins, and those have a bunch of different sort of logos and pictures, and those are really fun and free.
Free
so
is good.
Come to our shows and come get some pins.
Say
and
hi and get a
stickers.
pin.
Yeah.
Maybe a button.
Maybe like our
Free
page if
swag.
you feel nice.
if you want to give us a donation, a couple grand is always appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a toonie.
I'll settle for a beer.
Yeah.
A couple grand or a beer.
Yeah, What's the
Either
difference?
or.
Either or.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like that's easy going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were telling me, Tilly, that the swag is selling pretty well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've never been in a band where we sell merch, and so it's really new to me. And I'm really impressed with how much people are buying or taking an interest in what we have.
It's such a simple way to get a little revenue. I mean, you go see a band, you like the band, buy
Yeah.
a shirt. It's just, most people
It's good.
are
It's
game to
it's
do
kind
that,
of give
right?
and take with your fans. We're giving them this wonderful music, and they're taking this T-shirt home with a memory, and it's great, right?
That's right. I see you have the Anti-Queens on your...
I do, but I got so many bands on here.
No, I just
Check it
haven't-
out.
I remember the Anti-Queens. I went down to see your other band, and the Anti-Queens were headlining, and I bought a shirt, but it was too small.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So I gave it
I've
to
done
you.
that before.
Yeah.
I did that
Or
before
way too big.
Or way too big, yeah. 'Cause
Too
you
big
can't
at
really...
least you can wear it to bed.
Yeah.
Though. I bought I was looking for a men's small, and then the girl gave me a woman's small, and it looked like the tiniest shirt. When I got home, I was like, oh, that's gonna fit my dog or something. Okay, good.
Oh, that's nice to give your dog a shirt.
Yeah, he
It's very
looks real
thoughtful.
nice in that rock and roll T-shirt.
So we're going to start out with Black Solitaire, and perhaps your most famous song,
Oh yes.
for people who've been following you for all these years.
Yeah.
This is a Taylor Cross composition?
No, this
No?
is Brandon.
That's
And we're
Brandon.
missing Brandon. We didn't give a shout out to Brandon yet.
Hey, Brandon.
Brandon,
Hopefully
we
you're
miss
listening.
you. Yeah, we miss you.
Do you think he's listening?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
He's waving right now.
He's too famous.
Yeah.
Is he too famous to come to Chop
Yeah, he's like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna come.
Yeah,
there."
he's too big.
Is this college radio? Please.
Please.
Well, this is a Brandon masterpiece,
Yes.
sung by you though.
Yeah, he's got some vocals in there too. We sing this one together.
I noticed you try to drown him out a little bit, though. Is that you try to get a little louder so you can?
Sorry.
That's
Bring in the
me
power.
mixing. I'm like,
It's
Nudge
Adam's
Taylor.
fault.
yeah, blame me.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Slide you a beer, volume levels go up.
Yeah. She knows me.
That's probably what I did.
Can you reach the
I
dudek?
can.
All
can.
right,
My-
this is
my
Rue
bad.
Bella with Black Solitaire on 102.7 Chop FM.
You and I are thieves of stone, and I said my piece. Now I'm done. I'm done. I ain't playing no twos. I ain't playing no fours. You're gone out and leave through the back door. We're all being scrutinized by the sounds of black solitaire. You and I said I miss you. I miss you. Is it everything you planned? Don't cheat yourself. We're all being hypnotized by the sounds of black solitaire. Bind me up, tie me up, leave me for days. Bind me up, tie me up, leave me for days. We're falling from the sky, our demise. Compose yourself. Got me all hypnotized. Your petty lies. Uncover yourself. Leave me for days. Bind me up, tie me up, leave me for days. I miss you. So calm yourself. So calm yourself.
Boo.
Black Solitaire. Bye. Thanks for the help there, Adam. Black Solitaire.
Yeah.
Welcome back from the chop.
Chop FM.
Did these guys hear the BS
I
101
already
show or
told
something?
everyone.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
We have to try
No,
to-
I'm original. Come on.
We're going to be bad role models. Bad role models. That was Rue Bella with Black Solitaire from the upcoming.
No, this is our
Did you see that?
self-titled
That's the self-titled
EP.
EP.
Rue Bella.
$5.
R-U-E.
$5.
New
Space.
word, B-E-L-L-A. So that's not going to be. You're not going to take anything from the self-titled launch?
No, we're gonna
EP?
keep what we have recorded. We're happy with how it sounds. We're good with that. Maybe later on down the road, we've talked about if we do like a full length album, maybe going back and adding some a little more icing to the songs and
as
everything.
the songs evolve,
Yeah,
re-record them.
which they have in
We'll see.
ways, little bits, but not drastically. So, yeah. So what we are going to be recording coming up is all brand new material. We only have one song that's online. That's a couple live performances of that song, and yeah.
Do
Everything
you
is
have
coming
enough new material to do that? Are enough songs in the kitty?
I think so.
How many do you have?
Well, right now we're gonna work on it like a 6-song EP. I think was last thing we were talking about. But plans change. You never know. Maybe we'll do longer. Maybe, but right now we have about 6 songs that we are ready to record, aside from
These 3.
this previously released EP.
Right. So how you mentioned the evolution, Adam, of the songs? Do they evolve by jamming? Where does the evolution come from?
Yeah, by jamming, growing. Just more you play something, you
More comfortable.
get more comfortable.
Yeah, totally.
More you think about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the less you actually have to think about it.
Right.
Because you know it so well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but some certain bits, don't you find, Clint? There's maybe you're trying to think of how to play a certain fill, or you're not comfortable with a certain element, and so you're kind of constantly devoting mental bandwidth to it.
Yeah, for sure. You're always trying to. I guess that's like any artist, right? You're never completely satisfied with the finished product. You always think it can be better in some way.
Yeah.
Right. So, no matter if it's painting or music or whatever, I think everybody wants to create their best product. So I think that's why I guess with music it's awesome, because you can always evolve it and change it. And actually, Taylor was just saying during the break there while the song's playing that she's doing a show. When are you doing that?
On Monday, September 9th at Not My Dog.
So,
Right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. You're doing that with Natalie.
Yeah.
You're doing that song, but
Oh,
it's like different.
we're gonna cover Black Solitaire because Natalie is a violin player. Have you met Natalie?
No, I
She's
haven't.
amazing. And so,
Yeah.
anyways, she accompanies me, and we're gonna play the show on Monday. This Monday coming up, and she came out to see us at the Horseshoe gig that we played last Monday, and she fell in love with this song. She said, I haven't even told you guys this, she says that this song's been on repeat, and she's like, I really want to listen to another song, but I just can't get enough of this song, so she's just driving herself crazy listening to it, which is like, right?
Yeah.
It's such a good thing when you like find a song like that.
That's
So that
great.
it's our song, I'm like, oh, that's amazing. But anyways, she was like, can we cover Black Solitaire? And
So
I'm like,
she's figured out a violin part to it.
yeah, Natalie's the type of player that you just play anything, and she's like, okay, got it, and she just starts like, she's crazy. But
Wow.
but yeah, she's gonna do some harmonies with me because that song's got 2 vocals, and yeah, it's gonna be cool, but it's gonna be very different than, it's gonna be different than how Rue Bella plays it for sure.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun though.
Yeah, it's
But
cool.
even like we were just saying, the evolution, right? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
well, who knows? Dead Mouse might want to do a rendition of it.
Or like a remix. I think that'd be so cool if we had dance remixes.
Hint?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dance, what are the EDM
Yeah.
artists? We're calling you.
Yeah.
Make us dancey.
Boom,
We're
boom,
kinda
boom,
dancey.
Boom. Yeah. No, I
We
wouldn't
got
say that.
some dancey riffs like that, right?
Yeah, well, like dancing, maybe ballroom dancing.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's like elevator music, like on steroids.
I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So,
Pump you up.
are you feeling some pressure to produce material here at this point in time?
I don't know about you guys. I kind of did, or kind of like I felt like there was a level that we had to like maintain, I guess you could say, like as far as quality and like that. But we just finished writing a song, which was a really fast process, I feel at least. And we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from people. We've played it at I think 3 shows now.
Yeah.
So we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from it, and that's one thing that we've tried to do is at least like every song try and make it a little bit different or unique so that nothing really sounds the same. And it's kind of just happening naturally, so it's really good. It's not a ton of effort to do this, so
Yeah,
that's great.
to create
It's awesome.
new different, because it's important. I think it's great if you listen to that EP. All 3 tracks are pretty different. I mean, there's like not general, but there's like, we have a sound and we have a style, and I think that's recognizable throughout all of our songs, but we also do make efforts to write different, you know, if you write the same rhythms and intensities and subject matters and whatever over and over and over again, you're kind of gonna start sounding the same throughout every song, right? So
You really do. It's hugely dangerous, I think.
yeah,
for a
right.
band.
It's hard.
Typecast kind of thing, right?
The fact that you're not easy to pigeonhole, I think, is the key to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, it will
people's
allow you to cross various radio genres too, right? You can see being played on something like a 102, but even a Jazz FM could pick up some of the stuff that you guys do, right?
Some of the
Yeah.
poppier stations too can pick
Yeah,
up
that's
some
what I was
stuff.
thinking. Yes.
Yeah, no, and what's interesting about it is it doesn't seem like you set out. You didn't sort of before you go, okay, let's just be
It
different.
just kind of comes.
It's just kind of
We're just
organic,
naturally
right?
different.
We don't force it.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Yeah, and you know, I see more of Taylor than I do of you guys, and so she shreds the bass in a metal band.
One time only. One time only.
I know, but still.
September 14th at the supermarket, Tribes of the Moon. Sorry.
I mean, think about that. To go from this, or the plinking with Natalie and the violin,
Yeah.
to that, and then in between I would put the Hysterics, which is covers,
Yeah.
and then this. That's a very different sort of setup. Are you guys also involved in other musical endeavors?
Currently, no.
No, you're devoted 100% to this?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, same here. I don't have the time for it.
Yeah, you guys work a lot.
Yeah, well, finding time, if you're trying to make a living, to commit to rehearsing and staying sharp, not everybody has Taylor's schedule.
Yeah, I'm kind of. We'll talk about that later on. Anyways, I have a lot of time to play music, and but what I.
This has been the summer of music, you said. This has been.
It really has, and it has been one of my favorite, best summers of life. So, but I think it's really important, and Clint and Adam and Brandon too have all been in a lot of projects in the past, like way more than they've been doing it way longer than I have. So I feel like all of us have that versatile sort of, like, we can play in different styles, and we know that, like, playing those different types of styles just makes us better players, and the more genres that you can adapt yourself into, like, it just makes you a better player. So anyways, I think that's kind of how we make up our sound, because we've had experiences in a lot of different genres in music, and we like a ton of different genres, and
listen to different
that's
genres.
what I mean.
Too,
Yeah. So, like, it's just kind of, we're just this weird, like, concoction.
We're concoction
of I don't even know what, but
Witch's cauldron, just
Yeah.
a bit of everything in there.
That's what I'm
Something
picturing,
witchy.
a bubbling cauldron.
Yeah.
Somebody
a
with
sprinkle of this,
a little some-
dash of that.
some bat wing, some eye of newt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you people digging when you're listening to music that's not this? What genre are you liking, Adam?
Probably like hard rock, bit of metal, hardcore, things like that. Yeah.
Clint?
Honestly,
some funk maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the way I approach, I guess you could say, music is because we're working on writing and stuff again here really soon, and currently as well. I try and listen to things that I want to be influenced by to try and put down on songs. So, like, right now, what I'm listening to is a lot of bands that have drummers that are either a little bit more on the flamboyant side, or they play like off beats. Like, actually on the way up here, I listened to Glass Tile album Coloring Book. I don't know if you've heard that, but it's very it's like a very melodic album. Like, there's layers of drums, and there's layers of bass lines and things like that, and it's really neat. And then also there's another band called Night Verses, and I'm listening to their new album, and it's got some faster paced kind of like harder rock stuff as well. So it kind of mixes into what we're doing, and then I also just throw on the good old some good old Miles Davis from time to time too, just to kind of like bring it down and, like, so, cause that's one thing I like to do. Like, I feel like we all do, is like when we're on stage, I like to have that vibe and, like, portray that to the audience, right?
Yeah.
I think that's super important. So I try and listen to music that I get that vibe from them, so that I can try and give that back.
Yeah.
So.
That's feel too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people can really relate to that, right?
They totally can. It's one of those things that you know it when you feel it, but it's kind of hard to describe, right?
Yeah, it is. Other than just saying, like, that person is in the zone.
In the zone or in the
Holy
pocket.
moly,
There's
yeah.
ways to sort of
They
describe.
got
You say,
this.
yeah, like the rhythm section is really just happening
Yeah.
there, and all the leads are in and out, and everybody's really
Or being
tuned
called
right
tight,
in.
like
Tight,
just, sometimes people say, "Oh, they're really tight" or
Yeah.
something. But I know what you're saying because it's way more than just being tight. It's like something that kind of overcomes you, or
Yeah.
you're not thinking, you're in the zone.
Well, I guess it's like, listen to a guitar player is just completely shredding. But then, like, there's another band that's just totally mellow, and you just get, like, that shiver down your spine, right?
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
like, there's respect in, like, you kind of feeling, like, for into both, but it's
Yeah,
completely different. Right?
It's the balance between technical proficiency, which
Yeah.
matters to a point. But you could have four really technically strong musicians together that don't make great music together for some reason,
Very
right?
true.
It
And
feels
so-
like they're battling to play on top of each other.
Right. Or showing off.
Right.
Look how
Yeah.
fast I can play, or
Yeah.
there are bands like that. Dream Theater reminds me of that a little bit. It's
At
just
times, yeah.
flat out skilled, but the music doesn't really grab you that much.
Yeah.
It doesn't really give you.
I call that type of music something I can't say on the air. But it's like it's just like, yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do, but anyways.
You're not really grabbing me.
Yeah.
And what about you? What's your go-to music when you want to relax?
When I want to relax,
Yeah.
Tori Amos or like Tom Waits or Nick
right.
Cave, or I'm the weirdo for sure.
Well, you're more the singer-songwriter, piano and voice, guitar and voice.
Yeah, and I just mentioned 2 male artists, but I listen to a lot of female artists, and I actually have been listening to a ton of local music lately, which is inspiring for me because it's like, I don't know, I really like listening to what other local bands are coming up with, and I usually, not usually, but I'm finding a lot of bands that I really, really like. Like that show when you were gone. I played all of my favorite local bands.
I know. I thought that was great.
And that music is awesome. Yeah, you heard it, right?
Yeah, I
So
heard it.
anyways, that's kind of what I've been listening to. Like old school singer-songwriters.
Yep.
And then new local music. Because it's
Fantastic.
rocking.
So you guys are going to play something for us live now.
We
Is that the
are.
plan?
Yeah.
And what is Adam's looking so relaxed, like maybe he doesn't want to play?
Just chilling out,
He's the bass man.
relaxing.
So what are we going to
Hey,
hear?
yeah, guys, what do you guys want to play?
I don't know. What are we playing?
Let's do our cover.
Okay.
Want to do that?
Yes.
Let's go double check and make sure it's still a tune.
Just doing some here. Oh, can I? Yeah. So I'll just play you guys.
So yeah, you can play a little tuning music.
So how's my
Listen,
levels here?
we'll remind the people that they're listening to ArtsTalk on 102.7 Chop FM.
I'm Dave Peters.
And I'm Taylor Koss. And you're about to hear a live performance by 75%
Yes.
of Rue Bella.
We are missing Brandon.
Missing Brandon.
Miss ya.
One of the key guys, but
We'll see him later.
I'm sure we'll catch him on the next go around.
Yes.
So we
will.
have Clint on the Buzz Lightyear cajon. It doesn't get any cooler than that.
Right?
Adam on bass and Taylor on vocal and keyboard.
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend and as a trend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up, the choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend and as an old memory, yeah, a memory, a memory, yeah, a memory. Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach, and as I want you to be, as a friend and as a trend, as an old memory, yeah, a memory, a memory, yeah, a memory. And I swear that I don't have a girl.
102.7 Chop FM. This is ArtsTalk, and that is Rue Bella with their cover of Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. No, of course, that was Come As You Are by Nirvana. Slowed way down.
Slow jam.
Whose idea was that to cover that in such a bluesy fashion?
That was a song that I just like I was trying to cover a bunch of songs. I was trying to make money with music.
Okay.
This didn't last very long.
Novel.
I had a big list of cover songs.
Let me stop you there. So in other words, you're gonna learn a bunch of covers and go out and get paid to play covers.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to Nevermind, and you got to Nevermind by Nirvana, and you learned it start to finish.
Oh, no. I like a couple songs, but anyways, I liked that song, and I was like, these are the chords, but that just kind of came naturally. Like those are the actual chords that Nirvana plays, but it's just a different group. But I played it I don't know. I didn't play it exactly like that because I posted it on our shared drive or whatever.
I thought I found it on your SoundCloud.
No, I never posted it. But you found.
I remember you played it somewhere. You played it, and I was like, I like that a lot.
I think I just showed you my recording on my phone then.
Yeah.
You heard that version.
Yeah, I heard her version,
yeah.
Taylor's version, and I was like, that's really cool.
I'm sure you always liked the original because a great bass line in the original, of course, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't love that song?
Yeah.
So, anyways, but then once the band sunk their teeth into it, it just got this like really cool, flowy groove. Yeah. Like you could hear the bass line. I hope you could hear it.
Oh yeah, I could hear it.
Awesome.
Hopefully it sounded good out there.
We're hoping. The levels looks good, right?
Yeah, a little low right there, actually.
Yeah, we're doing an experiment in here.
Yeah. No, see, we're too high.
It's just when we laugh. We gotta tone down the laugh.
Gosh, we're just, we just love to laugh here at ArtsTalk. So embrace it, guys. Embrace it.
It's all about the laughing. So it's of course, it's a well-known rock and roll tradition to go into a recording session and abuse a lot of narcotics and alcohol. Is that your plan?
I don't know what that means.
We did talk about getting a hotel the night of the recording because we're recording.
The overnight?
It's in Lagoon City, right?
It's far.
It's really far.
Yeah, it's north, eh?
Yeah, real far.
But we can't go crazy.
Clint and I live in just outside the city, Toronto.
Yeah.
So it's close to 2 hours one way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay over might be a better idea.
And we're doing back-to-back days.
Yeah. So. And early. Like, we got to be there at, 10 in the morning?
Yeah.
Well,
that's early for a musician.
The crack of 10.
Yeah. A crack of 10.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
That's early. What are you talking about?
The day's half over.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about?
Man,
crazy hot in here, right?
Let's listen to some music, want to?
Yeah, so we can turn the AC
on?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, what are you going to play?
All right, let's play a whole bunch of stuff in a row. So we have the Got Lost Radio?
So, anyways, I curse. I have a curse word in this song. So Adam did some fancy editing. He actually did this about 10 minutes before the first time we were on the show. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this song. I'm like, can you just bleep it out somehow? But this is what he did.
Just chopped out a measure.
And if you buy our EP for $5, then you can hear the unedited version of this song.
All right, so the song's called Got Lost, right?
It's called Got Lost.
And who's it by?
Rue Bella.
And where are we?
We're at Chop FM.
That's right.
ArtsTalk.
Well, I met Crazy and his brother. We grew a love for each other. Try to hide me under covers, so I burn a hole to the floor. Yes, I burn a hole. Now I
Got Lost, the clean version by Rue Bella
Squeaky.
on 102.7 Chop FM. This is ArtsTalk. I'm Taylor Koss.
I'm Dave Peters.
And we are in conversation with 75% of Rue Bella.
Yeah.
So while we were off the air, we were wondering what to talk about, and Clint wanted to brag about his new electronic drum kit.
Yeah, he's bragging the whole time.
Yeah.
Bragging.
I just recently bought a Roland TD20, you know.
Roland, if the Roland reps are listening, and you never know, they might be.
You never
We
know.
want you.
Sponsorship.
Yeah.
Is this the first electronic kit you've had?
No, I had, well, I still have it. I gotta sell it. So if anybody's in the market for a different electronic kit, but yeah. So I have, it's a TD3. So it's like a lower end model. It's more like an actual rubber pads. And then I've upgraded to this one because I'm moving
What is
into
it? TD20?
Yeah, it's a TD20.
You have
3 to
17
20
positions.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So yeah.
So the newer one isn't the rubbery material
No,
that you're hitting?
it's like a finely woven mesh that's like the heads, and it's got like a bit of a rubber ring. So
and it feels more like a regular drum head.
oh, for sure. And you don't get that tappity tap
The thunk,
sound.
yeah, the thunk
of
sound.
like a rubber. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got all sorts of different functions and stuff. You know, I can make sound like steel drums or whatever.
Is there
so-
percussion stuff?
Yeah,
Like wind chimes?
Probably even
yeah,
like
everything.
sound effects and all kinds of
Ooh,
things.
Yeah.
this is going to be fun.
That's
So-
super exciting. This is going to take Rue Bella in a whole new direction, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna be a dance band now.
Very nice.
Dance
Very
Dance
nice.
Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna play the guitar.
What am I going to play?
Oh, you can play the guitar.
Okay.
All right. Fine, you can have
You'll
the guitar.
slap the bass or something.
I'll slap the bass.
Slap
Slapping the bass.
It's better than slapping. Anyways, we're on the ArtsTalk here.
Just when we had it cleaned up.
It's Rue Bella. What
We
can
come
you
in
expect?
here.
So for those listeners who are local, there's an opportunity to see you guys coming up.
Yes, thanks
September
for
the
talking about that.
17th.
You got
17th.
it. Actually, we have that weekend. We're playing 2 times in Newmarket. So we're playing the evening, September 17th, at the Grey Goat on Main Street.
With 4 acts, right? In
Wicked
total?
bands. We're playing with
Yeah,
BS
great
101.
bands.
BS 101, King Bees, Black Dog Ballroom, who we just had on the
Yeah.
show last week,
Yeah.
and Food Water Shelter, aka Sean McLean, who is like a Newmarket, I don't know, like a veteran in the punk scene. Like he was in punk bands back in the day. He's moved downtown, so he's no longer in Newmarket. But anyways, he's coming back to his hometown to play
Nice.
and open up. So
And
yeah,
and that's at the Grey Goat.
that's at the Grey Goat. And then the following day we have a show at Highway 11 Cruisers.
Right.
It's like their annual car show. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's at the East Goldenberry Ghost Station parking lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
They're going to set up a
Davis
trailer or something.
and
No, it's Green
Davis,
Lane.
Green Lane and
second
second
concession.
concession.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know.
Yeah,
It's
very
a nice
cool.
big open space.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And I just found out the set time, so we're playing at noon that day.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Crack.
thing I
Let's
didn't
see how
work
my
that
voice
morning.
is sounding. That's early, right?
Yeah.
Adam will have been out of bed for an hour.
Yeah.
We all
How about
will.
that?
We're gonna have a bedhead on stage. But yeah,
I
we're
have
playing
nothing
at
but
12.
coffee in me.
Nothing but
Seriously,
coffee.
yeah.
And heroin.
Yes.
Well, you can't write an album without
This
heroin.
is college radio.
Well, you could, but it wouldn't be any good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
This
true.
is rock and roll.
It's true, actually. There's some great albums that are heavy in that. Anyways.
Yes, I know.
So
So
good,
the
though.
17th on the 17th at Grey Goat.
Yep.
And we'd probably be. You don't know when you're starting that night, but
Oh, we're going to be playing at about, I would say, 11 or 11:30, I think.
but that's a show somebody should get there early, get a seat, because that's going to be
Yeah.
a wicked show.
It's a
Yeah.
small venue.
Yeah, it is a small
I think
venue.
it'll be a very good turnout.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
well,
so,
it's the best patio I think in York Region. I think it's fantastic.
I agree. It is the best patio, like of
Right?
like a pub at least.
Elevated and the trees and everything.
It's nice. It's
gorgeous.
shaded. It's pretty.
So that's going to be a great show. And BS 101
Yeah.
is flat out nuts.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So
I hope it's a hot day.
yes,
Why?
because of the cost.
The banana costumes.
I felt so bad for him. Last time I went to
They're gonna
the
pass
Pez
out.
barbecue. No, yeah,
Crazy.
he played in that, and I don't know what he was wearing underneath, but all you see is bare arms, bare legs, and sandals, and the banana suit. And it's
Is it Pez that wears that?
no, it's Kieran.
Is it? I haven't met him. Is he
He's
skinny?
great. Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
think you could not be fat in Venus.
No.
Sweats 20 liters every
Right?
gig.
That's probably how he
Absolutely.
keeps the weight off. He just put the banana on, sweat it off, and get on with your day.
Sweaty
Get
banana.
on with your sweaty banana.
Can you imagine how gross that costume
Oh,
smells?
the stink.
I think I actually talked to him about that last time.
Yeah.
He was on our show.
Yeah, he was in Barrie.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, they're insane.
They are.
And then
Totally.
after that, you don't have the dates booked yet for the recording, or do you?
Yeah, there's September 19th and 20th.
All right, so right
Yeah.
after those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
whoa.
the day after.
Yes.
But you're not
seriously.
singing. We're
No,
doing
no, it's
drums
fine,
and
yeah.
stuff, so
Yeah.
you just have to show up.
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
So was there ever any discussion when you talk about recording of doing it live off the floor, doing it as a band?
Well, we are doing live off the floor, but we're probably going to re-record everything. If it's all good takes, then I'm going to keep my bass parts.
Yeah?
For sure.
Save
Yeah.
some time.
Why throw
Why
out something
not?
if it's good?
Yeah, if it's good bass
Why fix
lines
what's
on
not
it, then
broken?
we'll go right on to guitars.
I'm hoping it kind of. We did like a pre-production take of Live Off the Floor at Adam's place there, and we did 2 takes, and like in the second take we were able to get some really good quality stuff. So
Yeah.
Really?
hopefully it goes the same way and
Yeah.
can go through the tracks pretty quick. So who knows? We might be able to get more than 2, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be really nice.
Because the commitment that the station has made is to finance a certain number of hours.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess,
50.
right?
50 hours.
50 hours. So,
So-
if you
So we're only taking up 14, and we're hoping to get half the work done for at least for both songs, right?
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing
2
bed
songs.
tracks for both songs. So so we'll. I'm pretty confident that we'll get what we need to get done in those hours.
Yeah.
is this a big time studio? Do you know? Have you seen it?
It's Wellcraft Music
Wellcraft music.
Wallcraft.
Studio, something like that. I've heard of it.
It's an interesting location.
It's really nice.
It's
You ever been
gorgeous.
to Lagoon City?
I have. Yeah, it's very kind of pretty. It's got the little things
It's like,
Venice.
they call it,
almost.
Yeah.
Little Venice, like
Mhm.
Canada's Venice.
It's more of a seniors thing, though, isn't it?
I would assume.
I think-
It looks really rich there.
The guy who
nice-
owns it
yeah,
is
I think you got to be
older.
fairly. Got a fair bit of dough to.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
buy in.
Couple pennies, nothing much.
Seriously, yeah.
I wonder how they'll feel about a bunch of hooligan rock and roll.
We went there.
They told us not to go near the lake.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Insurance policies.
Don't talk to anyone.
They said, stay inside.
Yeah. Cover your tattoos.
that. Yeah. We'll bring you a pizza. Good enough.
That would be good enough for me. Yeah. No, it was really nice. Oh my god, don't talk about it. We went there. We went out, checked out the studio, checked out what they have for equipment, and
Looks
it's
really fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's a nice
Yeah.
place. It's nice.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna be? Are you gonna lug the keyboard and that kind of stuff?
You know it.
Yeah. You got
Yep.
lug guitars, I guess. But I'm sure the drum kit will be there. Or are you gonna bring your
There's
own
a
gear?
kit there, yeah.
I think I'm gonna bring my own.
Are you?
Yeah. What we've kind of found out in the last month is that with a lot of shows, I'm trying to bring my drums to as many gigs as possible,
Are
just
ya?
because, as Adam said, I've got the sound locked in.
Yeah, we've dialed this kit.
So
And we've gone to a couple of gigs where some bands are like, "Oh, you can just use our kit," and we look at each other and we're like, "Ah," and it's just like kick drum that
Yeah.
sounds like, "Do, do," or it sounds like, I'll just-
yeah.
and we both look at each other and we're just like, shaking our heads,
Yeah.
shaking our heads.
So, but yeah, so as far as the studio goes, just because it's even like cymbals and drums and everything, I want to try and keep it. So, well, that's the way it is now. We try to
It's our sound,
play,
right?
Exactly.
when we play live. We want it to sound the same as the recording. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
you know, try and keep it the same. I'm not going to try and mess around unless it's snare drums, I guess for sure. But as far as cymbals and stuff, I'm not going to try and mess around with too many sounds and stuff like that. Just kind of keep it crisp, short, and sweet,
Mhm.
and just kind of go that way.
Unless their kit sounds amazing,
Yeah.
right off the get-go, then it's already set up, so we can go in and
Mhm.
quickly check
Yeah.
it. If we want to switch, at least it's there, and we can just quickly
Yeah.
swap out. Because I play drums too, so
Do
I
you?
can-
Okay.
I
So
can
yeah,
help.
but I think drum miking is one of those things that's very dependent on the room and the mics you're using.
True,
and,
yeah.
So you can't really, you can't just sort of drop the kit and off
And
you
yeah,
go.
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
It's true, yeah.
So we'll wait and see.
Luckily, the engineer will know his room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how many mics do you like to use? How many do you
Yeah.
use when you're recording?
I got right now. I think I have 13 on his kit,
Wow.
and I leave
Yeah.
a little extra when we record to do a room mic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Serious
lot of microphones.
business.
It's
Knows
funny.
What's going on.
It's funny now because with the amount of gigs that we've played, tear down and then setting back up. It's funny now because I pretty much know where every mic goes. So I just
Yeah, I
pick
got
up
him
where-
trained.
That's
and
good.
then it just comes around, does a little tweak here and a little tweak
Like
there.
a 5% change
Yeah.
at
So-
most.
So you're doing all the work now.
Still,
Yeah, it's
Brandon
good.
can't figure out how to put 1 in front of his. 1. Brandon.
So what's
I love
that?
you.
6 or 7 up high and 6 or 7 down low, more or less. Is the
2 kick, 4 snares because you got 2 snares.
2 on the kick drum?
Yeah, 1 in, 1 just out.
Okay.
Top, bottom on each snare, each tom. He's got 2 toms, and then hats, ride, overheads. He has a tambourine. I put 1 on his tambourine, and then a room mic.
Are these clip-ons?
Toms are.
The toms are, yeah. But the others are just set up on little stands.
1 snare is. I use a 57 on the main snare. It's the one of choice.
Oh, who wouldn't have? What are you
It's a
go.
go-
Gotta use a
right?
57. I don't know.
57.
What are you thinking?
If you use the 56, you're a loser.
Yeah, obviously. Don't even think about it, Dave.
Come on, guys.
And what kind of gear do you hit?
Right now I'm playing it's a Pacific, which is like DW's other line.
Okay.
And it's like a fusion sizes, so it's a 10-inch high tom, 14-inch low tom, and a 22-inch kick, and they're birch. And then my snare, it's actually kind of interesting. It's the Joey Jordison signature, which is the drummer from Slipknot. So it's a steel shell, but I didn't want the Slipknot S's all over it, so I actually ordered a bright pink wrap for it and installed a wrap on it, but it changed the tone of the snare at the same time.
Really?
Which it made it a little bit more dry instead of such a high pitch. So it's kind of cool.
Took some of
You
that
liking it?
ring out.
Yeah.
Weird. I did
Yeah.
not know that, by the
Yeah.
way. I just thought you liked pink and you bought it like
No.
that.
Doesn't
Well,
make
you
you a
do
bad
like
guy,
pink,
Clint.
right?
Doesn't make you a bad guy.
It's funny actually. Yeah,
It's got black
the,
hardware and it's bright pink, so it
Yeah.
actually looks really
It's so cool.
Yeah.
The hardware's black?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
The rim's
Yeah.
black. The
Really?
the
Everything's
lugs
black.
What is it? Painted and enameled? What is it? How do they
It's-
make it black?
I don't know. It's hard though. Like you do rim shots and everything on the thing, and it doesn't chip.
Do you have it
so-
chipped it? Really?
No.
No.
So
That's
it's
kinda
pretty neat. So
And
yeah.
what is it about the tone you like? Is it because it's birch? Is it the heads you're using Remo heads?
Actually, the heads that I got
just changed
now,
them.
I really like. So because the birch doesn't have a huge amount of resonance, but I was concerned going into the studio with resonance in itself, and I put on their Evans Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
So they're I can't remember the thickness of the actual
don't know.
head, but it's got a black coating on it as
Right,
well.
right.
And yeah, it's
The whole head is black coated?
yeah. So it has like a bit of a darker tone to it, and which kind of goes with our real happy music.
Oh,
eh,
yes,
Taylor?
yes, yes. We're just bright and beaming with sunshine.
Yeah.
Walking on sunshine.
Like we covered earlier,
Like we
right?
covered
Anyways,
earlier,
That's
If
it.
you missed
no,
it, that's too bad.
this is interesting. I did not know these
Yeah.
drum facts.
So yeah, that's
I'm learning
I've
about
got,
our band.
I've got these heads, and yeah, they deaden a bit of the resonance, but there's still some there, and it's got a
Still-
lot of attack to it.
Yeah, I was
It's-
gonna say they have a lot of the initial head or the stick attack, but it has a nice warm, but not too long of a ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I like them.
And I like the sizing too. I like because it's like a little bit more of like that funky, jazzy sort of like pop when you
Mhm.
hit the toms. Those are a higher or a lower, smaller diameter. So, yeah.
And
And
you tune them a little tighter? You like them to be a little higher pitch?
not so much. They got them
No,
a little bit
they're
lower.
lower, yeah.
They're like on the
Yeah.
lower end. So
They're not like muddy low.
no.
They're like,
Yeah.
they look good.
Yeah.
I like them. That's why I was like, you're bringing your kit to the shows now.
Yeah.
But man, that adds to the hassle element of it, right?
Oh, for
Lugging
sure.
all that.
Drums
Does.
so
We need a
much.
trailer.
There is
Yeah.
nothing fun about roadie drums.
no.
If anyone wants to donate a trailer to Rue Bella,
Yeah. Hit us up.
looking,
Hit us up. We need a trailer.
Yeah.
talk to me.
Free admission to the show.
Yeah, for life.
We'll even give you a T-shirt.
Yeah. Fair trade.
Yeah.
And a
right?
button, t-shirt,
We'll
button,
give you a button.
That's it.
Oh, a sticker,
Stickers.
too.
sticker, t-shirt, button, sticker.
That's
And
it.
Maybe
CD.
even a CD.
Yeah, we'll give them the whole package.
The whole
for
pack.
the trailer.
The merch pack.
Yeah, yeah.
Trailer would be good.
We're looking to trade.
But
Yeah.
you're building a little bank account though, so maybe you'll get a trailer one day.
Maybe one day.
That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, as we approach the end here, where's all this going? Are you guys thinking like longer term beyond the end of September kind of thing? Where's this all going to go?
We're already booking into November and December, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Does this have a future?
Yeah, I think like we were
think so.
saying earlier, we're kind of ramping down. We don't just want to be like, oh, just go and play shows and play the same set over and over and over again.
Yeah, you
so
don't want to exhaust that.
kind of ramping down, kind of give everybody a break of us for a bit, and we're gonna work on some new material and new merch and
Yeah.
work on the recording aspect of it. And in the new year, we're definitely going to hit the ground running, and we've got some meetings set up with some people that could potentially help us out, which is definitely a good thing.
Excellent.
And me and Brandon actually were talking about it, that we're going to save our holiday and stuff like that. So maybe next summer,
Go on
some
a
sort of mini tour, maybe go out east or wherever, and
That'd be amazing.
check all that out. So we're definitely at this point right now trying to do as much as we can with this band, but still able to work and pay the bills. So me personally, I've kind of already sorted out all my stuff, so that need be, if next week someone's like, we need you to go on tour, I'd be like, done.
See ya, peace.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm in it for the long haul for sure, and I think
we
we're
all
on the
are,
same
yeah.
page.
I'm a freelancer. I do what I want.
I do what I want just because I do what I want.
Because you're Taylor Cox.
Because you're
Yeah.
Taylor Cox.
Yeah.
Like a boss. On Chop and Film.
Chop,
Taylor
chop,
Cox
chop,
like a boss.
chop,
Yeah, you
Taylor,
boss.
chop, chop.
Taylor Chop.
Taylor Cox Chop.
Taylor Cox.
Now, you've been talking to some professionals in the business.
Yeah.
What kind of feedback are you getting from these people?
Very positive.
Yeah?
Yeah, and helpful. We've had going back to that local and loud competition we have we made contacts with people who are a little bit higher up than what we probably would have met, and they've been so helpful and supportive and just encouraging, and it's really good to have people that are in statuses that you might not be able to connect with if you're just playing gigs, and you know what I mean, like we got to meet these people. So anyways, we're
and it was our
encouraging.
first or second gig.
Yeah, really true. It's so true. We played at Schaumburg Fair on a Saturday night, and then on Sunday.
The next day,
Sunday afternoon.
We won the first show in the local and loud competition.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that today, because it was. I looked at the calendar actually. It was May 29th is when we played the first show.
Okay.
And now here we are, 3.5 months, and it's we've
cool.
been fortunate enough to play Lee's Palace, Horseshoe, got all our merch set up, and we played with a lot of awesome bands.
Yeah,
we're playing with more awesome bands, and like you were saying, we've got some people coming and checking us out and talking with us, and so it's kind of a little surreal, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit old school too, isn't it? I mean, making connections and having people talk about you and getting introduced to people is nice. It's very exciting.
Sure.
It is exciting. It's crazy. It is surreal. It's a good word. It's just like, you kind of have to sit back and think like, oh, okay, this is actually this is really taking off, and it's just.
I'm telling
really
you,
cool.
the other weekend when I was packing up my gear beside the dumpster at the Horseshoe, I was like, wow,
this is it.
This is the life.
This was it, guys and girls.
Yeah.
Well, if all those naysayers could see you now.
Yeah, exactly.
With the smell of rancid French food.
And the green room smelled kind of weird too. Anyways, being a musician is very, very luxurious.
Yeah. It is. It's
Especially in this kind of level.
nothing but high-end dressing rooms and riders and
roadies galore. I don't even have to pick up my purse. No, I'm
show
just joking.
I
wish, guys.
If the keyboard's not on, you're freaking out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why didn't you push the power button? I can't push that myself.
I might break a nail.
Fire that guy. No, that's exciting, guys. I think it's great, and you seem to have a professional attitude about it. I think it's fun and interesting that you're not really pushing it in any particular way. You know what I mean? Except for the fact that you're working on it, you're contributing to it, and you're working on it, and allowing it to unfold as it will. So, I mean, I wish you nothing but the best of success. I think it's going to be something.
Thank you,
you,
Dave.
Dave.
It's going to be something. So we're going to go out of here with Something Witchy, which is another of your big, big hits.
Yes, this was, I would consider this our first single sort of thing. We kind of promoted this the most, and this one's got some airplay on some other radio shows with our friend Skip and who else? And
Skip played it, did he?
Yeah, Skip's a friend of Rue Bella's. He's got his show, Radio Hootenanny.
Yeah, and you're playing with Ausfunkt, right?
Yes, we are. September, actually, so this Friday, we are playing downtown Toronto at Cherry Cola's. It's a TIFF party. It's 4 a.m. last call. It's going to be a super long and awesome night. There's about 6 bands playing, or 7 bands.
Fantastic.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's going to be great. So, and Mad City's playing. Remember we had Mad City on there?
City
so there's some friends. Yeah, it's going to be a really fun show.
Rue Bella and friends at Cherry Cola's on Friday night.
Yes, September 9th.
Be there.
Be there or be square.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming. We're going to take you out of here with Something Witchy by Rue Bella. And next week we have...
Next week we have King Bees.
Oh, King Bees. The whole band? Just Matt? Who?
I'm not sure at this moment.
At this moment?
I will see.
All right. Well,
Yes.
don't forget to tune in to ArtsTalk every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. And on 102.7...
The Chop!
Shop FM!
Stop it!
Spill blood on the piano. I got a new dress on. We're hanging with the shadows at the break of dawn. Look at me like a scandal. We're getting dirty in the dark, talking shit about him, swimming with the sharks. See things I don't know, but I do. He thinks I don't know, but I do. He thinks I don't know, but I do. I do, I do. He thinks I don't know, well I do. It smells something witchy